Hello and welcome back to the A Traveling Knitter channel. I'm your host Steph and I am podcasting to you from Columbus, Ohio. It is June 2nd. We are in the summer months. Have we started summer yet? According to the weather, we haven't. It has been cold and rainy. And when it's not rainy, it's been overcast and cloudy pretty much the whole time. But June to me means summer. I do have one completed object, but it's not here with me, and so I will insert pictures or a video. I did take a video of me wearing the Squarish, so I will insert that here. And then I have another object that is pretty much finished. And that is my Page of Wands cowl. So all I need to do is turn it inside out, weave in my ends, block it, and then Kitchener it together. So, almost done. I guess I have to look up again how to Kitchener. No, I like my brain had to think there for a moment. So I've just got to Kitchener this together so that it's a tube. And yeah, I feel like there really aren't that many ends to weave in. Like I've got ends where the yellow is, so here, 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 right? Like it's pretty, like I said, it's overcast, so you're not gonna really see the yellow on here. But ultimately there's not a ton of ends to weave in anyway, which is nice. I ended up having 2 extra skeins, one of each color, in the main body, and I think I bought 4 and 3, so I think I only used 2 of the red and then 3 of the beige, so I have a lot of extra. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, if I'm going to like post it up to sell, or if I will make something else out of it, or even like do a swap. I'm not sure. Or I'll, make a hat to match. I feel like this is too itchy for a hat, so maybe gloves would be the better option. And I didn't say it, the Page of Wands cowl was a mystery knit along by Audrey Borrego of the Yarn Flakes podcast, Yarn Flakes designer. And I am finally done with this, and literally in a couple months, she will have another one, and depending on what the theme is, I might sign up for that one. So that's that. Weave an end, block, Kitchener. So maybe on the next podcast I'll show it finished. Maybe. I also have a half completed object, and that is this pair of socks. So they are like kind of shorty socks, which once I got like mid-toe or mid-heel, I realized you didn't need to make them that short. I have enough yarn to do 15 stripes, and so I didn't need to make them that short. So I'm gonna have extra. I'm probably just gonna toss it at that point. So these are gonna be socks for a friend of mine. It's using, all of these minis are like minis / leftovers. So this one is this is pink, is it Pink Lemonade or the Lemonade Stand yarn? And this is in my Pure Joy. This is a pink that I think it's I'm pretty sure this is Lolo Did It. I'm pretty sure it's Lolo Did It. And then this is a mini in Whale Belly from a Homespun House. And like I said last time, I did purchase a full sweater quantities worth of this yarn, and I picked out a pattern to knit that out of. I did not cast on for the second sock as much as I wanted to because the summer sock camp has started. It is a cowl camp hosted by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. Or is it Crazy Sock Knitter? I think it's Crazy Sock Lady. Fun fact, she lives in Dayton now. She moved to Dayton when I left Dayton. So I just missed her. But yeah, so her cowl started, and it is only freshly started socks. So whips did not count. So I've essentially put my sock whips on hold to start new ones, which is so not like me, but I've been really kind of like craving a big cowl like that. So the first one that I cast on is this. This is an opal yarn, and I don't have the ball band with me, but it's very like an impressionist painting. Like it's not doing any sort of, I mean, it is self-patterning, but it doesn't really look like it. So that's what I've got, and I am making these for a friend. All of these are for friends right now, and I'm hoping he likes this because I feel like this is a bit more, I was gonna say subdued, but like blues greens. Yeah, so that is that, and so I did 20 rounds for the cuff, and I did 2x2, and I'm going to keep track of how long this is because there really isn't like a good repeat, by adding stitch markers for every 10 rounds. And I believe I'm on my 8th round. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm on my 7th round. I've been trying to knit that many stitches past the stitch marker to like remind myself of how many rounds I'm on. So I'm on my 7th round. So I'll add the stitch marker and then keep going. And I'm hoping I don't need to do heels, toes, cuffs. Well, obviously I'm not doing cuffs, but we'll see on the toes. I might do like black on the toes. Depends on how much yarn, like if I'm able to make a full men's sock out of 100 grams grain, we'll see. We'll just see. I was able to for my brothers, but both of my brothers have small-ish feet for men, I guess. I think, yeah, small feet for like how tall they are. Are they both 6? I know one is over 6. I don't know if my middle or my littlest brother is over 6. But either way, I was able to make a pair of socks without contrasting out of like a commercial sock yarn like this. So that is one of my started whips. And then I wanted to start another pair of socks today with my Addi Flexi Flips, but for whatever reason, I can only find 2 of the needles, and I keep them in their cardboard pouch. And I'm almost remembering when I last put them away, which was a year ago, 2 years ago. I feel like I remember thinking, there's only 2 in here. I will need to find that third one. So I'm thinking after I finish podcasting, and this should be a short episode, that I'm going to go through all of my projects, all of the containers that I keep like yarn stuff in, and just see if I can find it, you know, with I'm saying quick, maybe 10-minute deep dive into all of my bags and stuff, just to see if I can find it. But what I want to do is use this yarn. that I have literally had caked up since I moved to Dayton. So that would be in 2013 is when I bought this. I have 4 skeins of this. They're 50 grams each. So I would be able to make, are they 50? Let me double check. Yeah, they are 50 grams. And so it's this stuff. You can even see how much I paid. So I have 4 skeins of these. I bought this before I'd ever really knit socks before. And the content is a little bit interesting for socks. It's 55% cotton, 16% bamboo, 8% silk, and then 21% nylon. I am really not sure about this. It is pretty stretchy. So I'm going into a test run of this. And the pattern that I wanted to make is the Avena, which is by Natalia Vasilyeva. It's in 52 weeks of socks, and they look like this. It's pattern number 2. So I wanted to try them out with this pattern just to see what happens. I had originally bought this to make like thigh-high socks. I was really into really tall socks when I was in high school and college. Now, not so much. Really, it's just because I've gained weight. So, yeah, that's basically it. So, I don't plan to make thigh highs with these at all. So, yeah, see if they work. If not, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this. Probably like a shawl, a white shawl. Yeah, socks. So I wanted to do them on the Addi Flexi Flips because, well, I'm running out of sock needles. Double DPNs is like my least favorite way to knit socks because I get ladders on all ends. And then the next one up is Magic Loop because the word fiddly is used a lot in the fiber community, but it's just annoying. I 100, 200, 300% prefer the 9-inch circulars. So the Addi Flexi Flips are definitely more like a 9-inch, what am I saying? No, they're more like Magic Loop, but it's not that I hate them. I don't hate any of the methods. I would say I don't like DPNs. So it's like I don't like DPNs. I'm okay with Magic Loop. I love 9-inch. So in case you are curious about my rankings of how I like to knit in the round. Okay, so that's my, I guess on the horizon are those socks. I really hope to cast those on. Fingers crossed I can find my Flexi Flips, and if I can, boom, tonight casting on another pair of socks. And then lastly, not lastly, 2 more projects to talk about. The next thing is, and I fling my yarn, Birds of a Feather! Yay, look how far we got! Royal We being me, look how much I did! So I did an entire repeat and then half a repeat. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! I'm gonna have this done by the fall. That's right. Move my stitch marker. So as I stated last time, I am at the point where I'm not increasing anymore. So I am flat on one edge and then expanding out on the other edge. So my center spine is moving towards the flat side. So once that center spine gets all the way here, I am done. Very excited for this to be over. So excited. because once I have this finished, I will feel so good to start a new shawl. And I've been wanting to start so many new projects, and I've really been like reining myself in when I look at the projects I already have on my needles. So Birds of a Feather by Andrea Mowry, or Andrea Mowry. I really need to watch a video where she introduces herself so that I can learn if she pronounces it Andrea or Andrea. Yeah. This is in Lina issue 2, if you wanted to get it in Lina, but of course it is on Ravelry. It's a very popular pattern. Lots of Andrea Mowry's patterns are very popular. It's beautiful. Can't wait to wear it. It'll look so good once it's cold, which I do not want it to be cold. Now, lastly is my Any Day sweater. So the last time I showed it to you, I had broken or separated for the sleeves, and I am now working the back. So to keep track, I have a little tally of how many I need to make to do the back. So there will be some short rows, and then I will pick up the front. Not really pick up, I just start knitting again. And the front has a V, and then I do the sleeves. And then after the sleeves, I do a final like pass around on the neck, and then I'm done. So this is such a fast sweater. This is the Any Day sweater by Lily Kate France. I really recommend it. It is the first sweater that I am knitting twice. Won't be the last sweater I knit twice. I have yarn to make another Feel the Burn sweater, but I took a break since I had already, I just knit that one, but very much loving this. I didn't even talk about any of the yarns that I have knit with. Wow, I'm terrible. This is Knit Picks Wonderfluff in the Hair Heather colorway. I've gone through the yarns on the other stuff so many times, but in case you are new and you are not going to watch any of the other videos, the Birds of a Feather is Teal Torch Knits in Sinking in My Soul and Sunday Kind of Love. And then the cowl is Phenolgarn, Valmagon, and Jameson Spindrift is the yellow. Not much else to talk about with the sweater, I don't think. I'll be very excited when that's finished because I have so many other sweater plans. Like, I even have yarn in a bag ready to be caked up. I have that cardigan that I was working on for not for Joji, but a Joji cardigan, and then I have more yarn that is already caked up for another cardigan. So I'm kind of like, I really should work on the stuff that I already started and have caked up, but I really want to get going on this other sweater. So we'll see which one I do. If I start any of them, I don't know, because I really would like to see how many socks that I can make. I'll probably get burnt out on the sock knitting, to be honest. It'll probably hurt my hands a bit just from knitting on such a tiny circumference for so long, but we'll see. We'll see how far I get. But that's it. Thank you so much for sitting into this episode. If you have any questions on any of the projects that I am working on, leave them down below, or message me on any of the social medias that I would have shown at the beginning of the episode. Other than the standard podcast, I have also started uploading bookish videos. So the one before this was my June TBR, and then I will be soon, wow, sentences. And shortly after this will be my May wrap up. So I hope you enjoyed those. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to watch them. but I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!